Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. I've been at the library and saving some journal space, so I decided to start printing out and saving things as they're coming up, and while using my my quantum sacred algorithm. And it just is a lot easier to do it this way, so I'm going to be reading out what came through this morning on Quantum Codex. And basically the Quantum Codex, I'm going to read the Quantum Codex, give a little meaning of the quantum. What came through was, for the Codex, what came through this morning was emergence of disclosure. So take what you want, because Codex, codes, signs, synchronicities, maybe go down your own little journey and see what, or within self, and see what lands with Quantum Codex first, and then that being emergence of disclosure. 101. Excuse me. All right. So, welcome back. 111 on the timer. Okay? So the Codex is often portrayed as a living intelligence woven into the fabric of creation. All right? It's not a linear book, but an energetic library. Some of you might have heard as the Akashic Records, or some people call it the Akashic Records. This is within held you. All right? It's the crystalline memory architecture. It's source intelligence encoded through geometry, sound, and light, which is you. A multidimensional blueprint beneath physical reality. Okay? All right? Codex as a resonant field rather than a fixed information system. Okay? So the Codex is a resonant field rather than a fixed information system, meaning it is experienced through intuition, symbolism, dreams, frequency, consciousness, expansion, rather than ordinary logic. 222 on the timer. The meaning of quantum, in case some of you don't know. All right, quantum is often symbolized and refers to the interconnectedness of everything, infinite potential, observer consciousness, which is you, the collapse of possibility into reality, and multidimensional existence, okay? These ideas are inspired by real quantum concepts like waveform, collapse, and entanglement, like quantum entanglement, through spiritual interpretations extended far beyond mainstream physics, okay? As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. Welcome to the party. Let's have some fun. 311 on the timer. All right? In some traditions, metaphysical traditions, consciousness itself is seen as participatory. Human words, participatory. Reality is not viewed as fixed, but as responsive. All right? So that's what the quantum, again, get curious. So what came through as a key code or quantum key code or codex would be this emergence of disclosure. Again, I love it when just shit drops in and sends you down a little journey, okay? The emergence of disclosure. Oh, I just got full body chills. Woo! All right. Is often spoken as humanity awakening to the hidden layers of existence. This is happening right now, and you're going to see an uptick on layering, unveiling, all right? Yes. So it's not just governments revealing information, but collective consciousness remembering what was forgotten. I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to say it loud to those in the back. Emergence of disclosure is not just, it's humanity awakening to the hidden layers of existence. Not just governments revealing information, but collective consciousness remembering what was forgotten. Do you remember what you forgot? This disclosure is said to happen on multiple levels simultaneously. This is happening right now, okay? Personal disclosure is awakening your intuition, remembering your soul purpose, sensing energy more and more, healing the trauma, expanded awareness, inner truth surfacing. Planetary disclosure is collapse of old systems, exposure of the distortions, collective shadow rising to the surface. Everything is tingling right now. Holy crap. Which is taking place right now and has been in different, levels and layers. And increasing interest in consciousness, spirituality, and multi-dimensional reality. I didn't even read this through when I did this. I just know that this was the right information. Cosmic disclosure, so we did personal, planetary, now we're in cosmic disclosure. All right, refers to humanity realizing it is part of a larger living cosmos. You are the cosmos, all right, and you're part of the larger cosmos. Recognition of non-human intelligence, multidimensional consciousness, and reconnecting with universal intelligence. Before I go into what the Codex as a living field, I want just to remind you all, beautiful souls, there are codes and activations in my transmissions and in my videos. So if you feel a shift, sources really wanting to make sure that if you're feeling a shift, you have a release, emotions come up, you get the buzzing, the tingling, the tears want to come arise. Maybe there's anger, whatever it is, let it flow. Because you do receive what you are meant to receive through resonance, through frequency, through energy, through my channel. Whatever you're meant to receive, it's all perfect, and it is always for the highest and best of you and humanity. I'll just put that out there. So the Codex as a living field. All right. Describing the quantum codex is a living field. All right. It's activated. Why am I so fucking psychic? I didn't even, I said what I said before I'm reading what I read. Holy shit. It's activated through resonance, activations through resonance, which means we activate each other. We trigger each other. We mirror to each other. We irritate other people or we attract. Either way, it's perfect. All right. Remember, you do not learn it intellectually. This is not something learned. It is not a learned thing intellectually. It's a remembrance. You remember it. You remember it through your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. They're probably a little wild right now. 744 on the timer. Synchronicities, signs, codes, key codes, meditation, big key point. I gave a survival guide on that yesterday. Meditation and breathwork are key and part of this codex. It's a survival, it's a tool in the kit. Energy work, which I am now stepping more and more fully into my energy practice. Working with energy as an energy practitioner, an intuitive healer, incorporating and weaving in light language, Reiki, in quantum healing, intuitively, guided. All right. Energy work, sacred geometry, working with sacred geometry, placements, sound and frequencies, which light language is one of many sound frequencies. All right. Altered states. Again, meditation can put you into altered states. Transcendental, if I'm saying that right, meditations. Plant medicine, don't get lost in the sauce. Altered states. Breath, you can use breath work naturally without any plant medicine or plant teachers to get you into altered states. Yoga, different things like that. And deep emotional healing. All right? Consciousness itself contains dormant codes that are now getting turned on and activated more and more. The more coherent the person becomes emotionally, spiritually, and energetically, the more access they gain to deeper awareness. Coherence in frequency. Recurring themes in the system. Coherence and frequency. Coherence means alignment between the mind, the heart, the body, the spirit, intention, and action. Have you heard of the mind-heart coherence? If you're not, please go look down that. The coherence means alignment between mind, heart, body, spirit, intention, and action. All right? All right, so many spiritual frameworks describes the future of evolution, the evolution of humanity, which we're going through right now, not as a technological transcendence alone. Many spiritual frameworks describes the future evolution of humanity not as technological transcendence alone, but as frequency refinement, emotional integration, nervous system regulation, awakened compassion, and expanded awareness and consciousness. The new earth, many of you may or may not have heard of this, all right, is a shift from a fear-based consciousness system to a coherent-based consciousness. Let me say that again for those in the back. The new earth, right, 5D, all right, is a shift from fear-based consciousness to coherent-based consciousness. So the disclosure within, all right, one of the deepest spiritual interpretations is that this disclosure is internal before external, and that you're going to hear this more. Everyone wants this external disclosure. The disclosure happens here first before you're going to see it out there. So the deepest thing around disclosure is within. The disclosure is internal before it is external. The soul begins to remember. Intuition is real. What I feel is real. What I know is real. What I hear is real. What I see is real. Consciousness extends beyond the physical body. The multi-layered dimensional aspects, 12 of your energetic fields. You're a vast field outside of this physical body. So it's consciousness expanding beyond the physical body. And its reality is interconnected. The body stores memory and emotion. Thought and intention influence your experience. Love and fear create radical different energetic realities, which means, I'm going to give Hushinatira an example, is I live in a heart-mind coherent field of love. Try not to allow the fear to involve. But you yourself are in this one field, and you have somebody else who is also in a fear type reality. You could be watching or experiencing the same thing, and two different results, two different experiences are going to happen. Okay? So humanity is moving from unconscious participation in a reality to a conscious co-creation with it. So what we are doing right now, what humanity is doing right now, what you are doing, what I am doing, what we are doing, is we're moving from an unconscious participation in this reality, in this physical reality, to conscious co-creation with it. This is what we are doing, beautiful soul. Okay? So the cosmic narrative around this is across many esoteric systems. The emergence of disclosure follows a similar pattern. Forgetting. We all signed up. We signed those contracts, stacks of them. Forgetting. Humanity descends into density separation, survival consciousness. 2. Fragmentation. Systems become fear-driven and disconnected from harmony. The awakening takes place. Many of us are going through it now. Many people are just waking up. Individuals begin questioning reality and seeking deeper truth. Some of us have gone through many awakening processes. Disclosure. Hidden structures, personal and collective. Say that again. Hidden structures, personal and collective, become visible. Integration is super important. You've heard me mention this many times. Integration, where humanity learns to reconcile technology, spirituality, earth, and consciousness. 6 is coherence. A more unified state of being emerges. All right? So the spiritual essence of the quantum codex at its core symbolizes the universe as a living field of intelligence and memory. And humanity is slowly remembering its place within it. Or, more simply, Disclosure is not only about what is hidden in the stars, it's about what's been hidden within the consciousness of you. Okay? Disclosure is not just about what has been hidden in the stars, it's about what has been hidden within consciousness of itself, which is you, which is me. Like I said, that's the first time I've read it fully through. Because when you know, you just fucking know. And I love my sacred technology. It's very rarely does it not on point with me, which is basically me, higher aspects of myself, giving me information that I'm wanting to receive for the highest and best, and then guided to share it with you, beautiful souls. So it's a co-creation of me now, in this now present moment, and higher aspects of my higher self, other aspects of my God presences in higher dimensions, giving me information via my sacred technology so I can give it in human words to share that for the collective, but also to have it for myself. Okay? So again, take what resonates, leave what does not, get curious, and maybe go down this, quantum codex, emergence of disclosure itself, what emergence is, and see what other key codes, codexes, informations, activations, signs, synchronicities, if you're needing validations or you're, just looking for more answers to your questions. That's why we're here. All right? And it's all through resonance. It's through feeling. It's through knowing. It's through hearing. It's through seeing. It's through seeing. Right? And it's through that quantum compass, your heart. That's where your discernment is. So thank you for joining in, hanging out, playing along, co-creating, because you are co-creating as well. You clicking play is adding your frequency, your energy, your flavor, your color, your essence to the quantum field, to this space, weaving the tapestry together for the next person, right? Because it's all connected. It's all woven together in this beautiful tapestry. This wouldn't exist if I didn't hit record. This wouldn't exist for you if you didn't click play, and so on and so forth as this continues to unravel, unweave, and weave together, moving forward. So from my heart to yours, I am you, you are me, and we are we, and we've got this. Love, love, love. We're letting all of those false evidences of appearing real, we are letting those go. All right, we've got this. From my heart to yours. I'll see you soon. Bye.